My dream job is to be a photographer because I get to do a lot of cool different photo shoots.
Being a police officer.
My dream job is to be an investigator.
My dream job is probably construction manager, like a foreman type of deal. I always loved doing construction, and last year I started working with Conley Concrete, and they were super fun, awesome people. I suggest them to any of my buddies who aren't working at the moment, but they're really awesome. I just kind of got a love for building stuff, I guess.
Preferably to be an ambassador for McLaren Automotive or Bugatti, and they just give me free cars to drive around and just have fun with.
So my dream job is to become an architect engineer.
I guess my dream job would probably be something that I can make a difference in. That is the most important thing to me right now.
I would say my dream job is a job where I have time freedom. So I want the ability to work however many hours I want in a day and a week, and if I don't want to work for a day or a week because I'm doing other things, I'd have the freedom to do that. So just a flexible schedule.
Luckily, I've already had my dream job. From the time I was probably in junior high, I knew that I wanted to be a lawyer, and by the time I got to high school, my grandfather used to call me judge long before I was a judge. So I was lucky to be able to have my dream job.
Well, fortunately, I'm in my dream job, have been for 50, well actually almost 60 years. Yeah, 60, 58 years. I've essentially been in my dream job.
I'd probably want maybe 10 or so vacation days, probably good pay. I would like something that has to do with health insurance and other insurances that I'd need. That's pretty much it.
I guess I'm very new to the workforce, I'm just entering. So when it comes to benefits, I'm not too sure what ideal packages are out there, but I've seen packages that, mental health days, a lot of employers are doing hybrid, remote, in the office work.
As far as benefits are concerned, I guess having kind of a really good work-life balance, as well as maternity leave, paternity leave, those sort of things. As a young professional, I think when we move from vacation days and being independently thinking into kind of a forward family thinking, I think that's really important, that your job also follows you with those same visions and the same mission.
Benefits have never been a big issue for me. I've always felt that if I needed something, I'd figure out how to do it. But health insurance has become crucial especially for our beginning employees that are just starting a career. That's very crucial. A form of savings that will help augment their retirement, because that's the cost of living after retirement has accelerated so tremendously in my active life that it's a big issue.
As far as benefits, I look for as in diversity, and just a place where you can, feel welcome and enjoy what you're doing in the workspace, basically.
Well, being a former HR professional and I specialize in benefits, healthcare is super important. Flexibility is just as important. That's at the top of my list too. Hybrid work schedules or remote schedules, paid time off and paid leave is definitely at the top.
Benefits, I'd probably say vacation time, healthcare plans, dental, optical, the whole thing.
Probably the freedom of like getting time off and flexible work schedule, because I like to wake up early and get off with enough time for me to get like 18 holes of golf in. So preferably like an early morning shift to like mid-afternoon, so I still have time to golf afterwards.
For me to actually be able to just communicate with my coworkers, and not they can be my friends, but I just want people that I can communicate with at least. Because I don't want I don't want to force my friends to do the job. I just want to communicate with people.
I think I really enjoy when a workplace has a culture that's really supportive and feels like a team. So knowing that you have someone who you can go to on the really hard days, but you can also share your workload with. So just really feeling like you have that support around you at all times.
I think a workplace that supports inclusion and work-life balance and just employee success and well-being.
I would like people to be positive about work and be positive in general. I would like to have people be really nice to me. I would also like a bunch of different variety of people.
There's culture, again, more diversity and stuff like that, because I come from a background with like a lot of culture, and to see that in a workplace would be like a welcoming environment, and it would just, I guess, push me personally to like work better, because like I'm in a comfortable place where I'm with people I know and just seeing new things overall.
They're happy, they want to communicate, they want to interact with each other. Nothing scares me more than just sitting in a cubicle and not interacting with anyone. So I'd really prefer there to be, a lot of interaction between people.
Well, the culture in the courthouse is different because I had a guy with a brown shirt and a gun standing next to me all the time. So everybody was nice to me because they didn't have any choice. The other thing was that I didn't really have a direct boss. But the other thing about the culture was that I worked with some great people, some dedicated professionals, both lawyers and the court support personnel, court reporters. I just had a great opportunity to work with some great people. I think they probably ought to convince Toyota to bring their corporate headquarters here and manufacture all their cars here. I think that would bring all the jobs that we would ever need. Beyond that, I'm not sure if I have an answer.
I think anything from wellness programs to social activities to team building opportunities, just places for employees to feel like they almost have created a little home or a little team within the job is what's really going to attract people.
I think by starting here locally, we have a lot of college students coming to this area. So just any way that we can kind of get them involved in the community and kind of vice versa, the community involved with the college, make the students fall in love with this area so that way they'll want to stay.
As far as recruiting more workers, I would say, my parents, they're not really English speakers. They're not that good at it, and there was a whole bunch of other Congolese in the area, and opening up programs to help them learn the language and integrate them in the community would definitely push more Congolese and other people to come into the community and learn and get jobs and all that stuff.
If you ask them, and they will come, and when you're walking on the second floor, you can just walk right in, and there's a bowl where you can get candy from it, eat it while you're working.
Nice.
In the areas over by Walmart and stuff where they're trying to add more district building type things, I think we should try to add incentives to increase the population of smaller non-franchise type businesses to improve the small town feel.
It's home. I can see where I was born from my second floor bedroom. So my roots go pretty deep in Knox County. It's my home, and My friends, longtime friends, short-time friends, it's the people that I know and meet, and living here is what I want to do.
What I love about our area is that it's small and like you know everyone, and like it's like a big happy small family, and like my friends are here, my family's here, and I get to see them like every day. So that's like the big thing I love about our area.
I love that there's a bunch of different people. I love meeting new people around the area and different tradesmen. I love talking with them and seeing what their struggles are kind of like. I do like that it's a little bit quieter. There's not a whole lot going on. There's not super busy all the time. But yeah.
I love the railroad. Even though my dad works for the railroad, I like trains. I think they're really cool to see like the 400 like train rail cars drive by. That's probably my favorite part of the railroad.
I love the people. I love the community. There's such a diverse range of individuals, and like for such a small area, I think everything is here. Whether it's like arts, music, culture, business, food.
That I get to play with my game with my dad and my brother.
I love that our area is becoming more diverse with the opportunities that are being offered. I always say that being here as an adult is so different than growing up here. And what I enjoy the most are the opportunities that are happening in the community. So whether it's the events that are happening in downtown Galesburg, or the First Fridays, or the different events at the winery, it's really cool to see how we've embraced a diverse group of people moving into the area and what they're bringing to Galesburg. I think it makes it enjoyable to be here.
I like that everybody can be friendly and that they're cooperative and communicating.
That same culture, laid back, where most everybody knows everybody, and most everyone loves everybody or likes them.
Oh wait, who said that?
I've even seen some places where they push like beer and alcohol out as like, hey, we're cool, we're fun, but
It doesn't really